countries must respect equality of states and the right of people for self-determination. And they also mentioned the United Nations General Assembly resolutions, and this is clear that countries must respect equality of states and the right of people for self-determination. And they also mentioned the United Nations General Assembly resolutions, and this is clear that countries must respect equality of states and the right of people for self-determination. And they also mentioned the United Nations General Assembly resolutions, and this is clear that countries must respect equality of states and the right of people for self-determination. And they also mentioned the United Nations General Assembly resolutions, and this is clear that countries must respect equality of states and the right of people for self-determination. And they also mentioned the United Nations General Assembly resolutions, and this is clear that.
Yeah, good morning, good afternoon, and good evening. Depending on wherever you are watching us from. It's another channel on the street. You can subscribe to our channel. Like our videos, share, comment for more political discourse. Pastor, the Russian government has vowed to help the Biafra.
The Russian government?
Yes, has vowed to help the Biafra. And Dr. Ngozi Orabueze is set to meet with the Russian government allegedly next week. Pastor, you think this is a welcome development?
Yes, sir. I love to hear this. And this is part of the things I've been praying for. That one day the people that matters to hear our voice will hear our voice. And I give God the praise who have made it possible for the Russians to begin to listen to us. Yes, Ngozi Orabueze is about by the special grace of God next week to meet with the Russian government, in order to gain their own full support as they have allegedly promised to give to us. That is what we are, and glory be to God. This shows that we are moving forward. We are heading somewhere. This shows that our cry have reached God. And let me tell you this word of prophecy, which I had yesterday. As I left here, I went to sleep. And as I was sleeping, I heard it. It was given to me, Genesis chapter 4, after the saying. And he said that Nigeria have divided. Yes, it's a prophecy. It's a message. Nigeria is completely divided. He said, and when he said, and he gave me another. He mentioned the name so loud. Do you know the name I heard? That name was Bianca Ojukwu. I was told that Bianca Ojukwu was not meant for violence. And I come to, in that ISIS, I was like, how do you mean by that? You see, if you want to get something for somebody, especially your enemy, you need to have a strategy to enter to your enemy. Are you getting it? You enter your enemy to know their strength and to know their weak side, so that you can be able to do what? To penetrate and to fight them. You understand? And I believe that is the angle Bianca Ojukwu is playing. You understand?
Okay, now you are saying that Bianca is not a saboteur.
Today is based on what God told me yesterday. Because when I woke up, I checked them. It was 3:45. 3:45. That is 15 minutes to 4. You understand me? So with this now, I know that true. Biafra is going somewhere. Biafra is standing up. Biafra is going to be great, and Biafra is greatly marching out of Nigeria.
But Pastor, don't you think that the federal government should be worried of this partnership?
Federal government need to be worried because they know what they are benefiting from the Biafra land.
They know what they are.
Yes, they know what they are gaining, what they are enjoying from the Biafran's axis. What they are making from Biafran axis is feeding Nigeria, which they are going to lose very soon.
Are you sure?
Yes. You understand? Partnering with Russia, don't you hear the name Russia? Only the name of Russia is a terror, is a disturbance, is a worry to Federal Republic of Nigeria. You understand? If you worry, they should be worried. And imagine 40 states of NATO face them plus Ukraine, making it 41 states of NATO facing Russia for some years in the war. Don't you see what happened? Only the last drop of Russia shake the NATO. Many of the NATO member people and their delegates withdraw back from their full support to Ukraine. Didn't you hear it? Didn't you watch it? Do you understand? So Russia partnering with Biafra, supporting us now is one of the things that we have been looking for many decades. And Russia are the kind of people that will help you without demanding anything, without requiring anything. They will just help you without asking you for ransom or for collateral. They have done it before. They did it for Niger. They did it for Burkina Faso. They did it for Senegal, and they did it for Mali.
What if the Nigerian government wants to stop this sudden relationship between the Biafra government and the Russian government?
Excuse me, if Nigeria want to stop it, the question is this: do the Nigeria have what it takes to stop Russia when Russia stand? Well, and let me tell you, the man that is the president of Russia now is a man that will send Nigeria a message. It's just like as Donald Trump is now, he say Nigeria want to go and tell Donald Trump or lobby with Donald Trump on what he intend to do. Are you getting it? They can't do that, because even if they try, definitely Nigeria may rise up to try, but they will not succeed. If this man decided fully, don't you hear what the aides said to Mr. President Tinubu, the former aide during the time of this man, Muhammadu Buhari? Look at the advice and the aid of Tinubu gave to Tinubu. He said anything pertaining to Trump, be careful. You understand? Means control your tongue. Because this man, okay, so somebody like Trump and somebody like Putin, they are not people that Nigeria can go and say, well, let's for this because of this. No, they are not ready for that. Are you trying to tell me? See, imagine if France could not stop Putin. If France could not stop Putin from helping Niger to fight ECOWAS and to pursue France from their country, how then do you think that Nigeria have what it takes to stop Putin? To stop Putin not to achieve his aim if we want to in Biafra or in Nigeria here. No, there are things that you should put in consideration sometimes before you come up with some questions. Can Nigeria stop him? No. Except he choose not to. If he choose not to, when ECOWAS come together, led by President Tinubu, ECOWAS, they want to fight Niger because Niger military take over Niger and pursue their former president. They want to fight in Niger in order to restore the former president that the kind of the pursue. What don't you see how everything went? Russian military supported them. Immediately Nigeria went back. They couldn't go. And the next thing, anything about France, oh yeah, out of our country, not just only Niger, Burkina Faso, Senegal, and Mali, which Traore of Burkina Faso, Traore today, is one of the people among them that is vibrating, shaking the world today as I talk to you. You understand? And he's doing everything to make sure that they have their total freedom from France. Yeah, from France. They don't want anything France control again. As I speak to you, Togo is about joining. As I speak to you, the other day, the one that is burning France flag or anything France, pushing it away from their country. Who instigated that? Who give them the moral? Who give them the support? Putin did all this without even asking them for any dial.
Okay, Pastor, we say a very big thank you to you.
God bless you.
Thank you for coming out to your visa. Thank you so much. Aisha Yusufu has tasked Imo State Governor, Enugu State Governor, Anambra State Governors. Stop blaming gunmen. You are the CEO of your state. You are the executive governor. Now, since you go to Abuja to collect money, then take responsibility for the insecurity in your state. What do you have to say about it?
Now, thank you for that wonderful question. I think being the governor of the state, you have every power for you to make sure that see you get security votes from the federal government. By so doing so, what are the governors doing with this money? Stop coming out to tell the people that there is insecurity in my state and that unknown government have been killing. The government need to take action and put an end to all this and stop apportioning blames. The people you are apportioning blames to are the people who their lives and properties are entrusted in your hand as the chief security officer of the state. So for a governor to come and start telling people that see there is insecurity in my state, I think to me the governor need to stand up and then act now, because every now and then allocation is being shared for you, security vote is being given to you, and you have the mandate. The primary function of government is to protect life and property. Yes. So if you cannot protect life and property, then why are you the governor?
But some have said that the governors have no power over the military. That it's only the president as the commander-in-chief of the armed forces. What do you have to say about that?
The governor does not have power over the military. Yes. That is true. But see, the question is that can the governor summon military chiefs in their states, I mean the division's commander, to sit and dialogue for a way forward? The answer is yes. So if we can do that, so indirectly it's still have power over the military. Now when it calls for security meeting, don't this man don't these guys attend in his various place? They do. So the president should not come and say that he does not have the governor should not come and say he does not have power. We still have killings in Imo State, Enugu State, and some other states. For how long can we continue in this path? The people are scared of their lives. The people cannot even access government, access those who they claim to be what electorate. We cannot access people that give us the mandate. So how long can they continue like this? So I think the government of these states on their own, they need to up their games. You must up your games as a governor if you don't want to be sacked come 2027.
But there's always been this fear that the votes of Nigerians does not count, and that is why our elected officials are acting this week. That assuming our vote is counting, they will sit up knowing that if I don't perform, no second term for me. Do you agree with that statement?
Our vote does not count. I cannot say if our vote count or not, because I have not conducted any election. So what I'm to say is that people have lost confidence in the INEC.
The reason why they've lost
you've lost confidence because so many persons have seen the case of Hope Uzodinma when he but reason best the court knows why he had to give it to him, but someone who came forth in the election was uplifted and then he came forth. So the court cited some reasons which Hope Uzodinma became the governor. Reason best known to them. I am not in a position to speak for the court, but one thing is that INEC needs to be the trust of Nigerians again. You saw what happened in last election. As allegedly reports, the results were changed in the RF quarter. So I don't know how true that allegation is, but see, it has been going viral. So these are things INEC need to repose that confidence in the average Nigerian. And for the governors too, how much is being given to you on a monthly basis? If you get money on a monthly basis, then why don't you make sure that these people who gave you the mandate to protect them, you can as well protect them too? because the people cannot always be be one-sided every time. The people need to benefit from dividends of democracy, and when they have to when they have to benefit from the dividends of democracy is by what, by what, by inclusive governance. The people need to feel the government impact. Not every time you come on here and say on government has attacked the people, you come and start creating fear. These governments are even creating fear in the life of the ordinary man.
We've seen the governor of Enugu State who has declared that Monday is no longer a sit-at-home in Enugu State. People are saying that you are seeing that as because the governor. Can you come and secure our lives? I mean, the other people, because you see this sit-at-home every Monday. Some are doing it maybe out of respect for nnamdikanu, but some are doing it out of fear. It is two ways. People are telling the governor, please find a way to secure that. Police cannot be everywhere. What do you think? Because sit at home every Monday, it might be affecting the economic activities in the southeast. What do you think that the governor can do, or the governors in the southeast can do?
Thank you very much. I think sit at home every Monday is a commensurate to honor the Mazi nnamdikanu, who has been in incarceration for 4 years now and still counting. But what I want to say is that when there is a conflict in the land, the president himself needs to address this issue of Kanu. Let Kanu issue be settled out of court. If what Kanu is the son of the president, as a son, you can go, you can have a different view or different ideology and philosophy from what your father had. But why can't you, as a father, have you reached out to Kanu himself? And what I felt that the president ought to have done was, why Kanu was in decision, go and meet, let them bring Kanu to you, DSS. Sit down with Kanu, have a round table discussion with him.
But do you think that's possible? Because we saw
Buhari,
he could not
Buhari is different. See,
so,
these are two different people.
Yes.
If you want the security apparatus cannot be everywhere, and these guys are what, overstretched.
Yes.
These guys are also overstretched. So the president is the father of the nation.
Yes.
Since the president is the father of the nation, he should at least reach out to this guy, even to the Ohanes in Igbo. Whenever he will want to invite some Igbo politicians and some Igbo stakeholders to sit on a round table and discuss with Kanu. You have conditions, give him the conditions. Send it to him. Because you see, this is the only way this thing about marginalization can stop. And the truth of our matter is that the Igbos are heavily marginalized in the country. And that is what, and that has breed a whole lot.
But do you think that giving them an opportunity, or yes, that's an opportunity, or finding a way, a consensus in 1999, Nigeria had a consensus on making a Yoruba man a president. In 2007, Nigeria had another consensus to make another man to be president. Do you think that Nigeria finding a way or making a consensus to make an Igbo man the president is going to make that marginalization or the agitations go down in the south?
Making an Igbo man be the president would at least work to some extent. It will help this issue of marginalization reduce a very long way, because if the Igbo man is the president, Peter Obi, you will not watch Peter Obi allowing nnamdikanu to languish in detention, even if, because yes, that is his brother from his tribe. They are from same tribe. No, so why was Sonegbo released? It was let's go.
Yes.
So to some extent, it will help a long way. And as an Igbo man, he will speak in the language that the Igbos. Now I am one of the sons. Yes. You don't have any right to agitate.
Yes.
So that will help them. It will go a very long way for them too.
So I'm letting you go. I think we have like 1 minute.
Okay.
Now, South Eastern Governors Forum. What should be their next step?
Southeastern Governor Forum should at least make moves to meet with the president to put an end to all this. That is the only way. Because if there's no end to all this, all we hear is killing, and then we are not in support of all this killing. It is not good for the future of the country. It's not good for the future of the country.
Okay, thanks for coming.
Thank you for having me.